happen at Kotoku? You don't see her?
For anytime you use Kotoku for receiving money, you will make your commission fine forget. Kotoku no
But wait, how do I pay quick so?
Yes, with Kotoku, you don't need 14 up na long line. Just for pay or even waste your time or risk your life for waka with Boku money. You can pay your merchants straight and safu one na in Orange Money Kotoku wallet. It's fast and simple. Just scan the merchant in QR code na the max it up. Enter the amount, enter your password and send. Or dial #144*42#. Now you that. You merchant safe. Can enjoy free cash out, Lily business loan, and get commission on any payment. So why you for waka with Boku money where you can just Kotoku am? Kotoku with Orange Money. It's fast, easy, and secure.
With a promo code and get a welcome bonus. OneXBet.
You don't tire for your Boku talk with no substance or sweet talk with plenty lie inside. Then now, na the time for strip the headlines there and tell the story just like it is. Brutally frank goes where others.
Today's, well, I wouldn't say the start of the week, but officially the start of the week was how everybody they go about their normal life. The other days, na Sunday when I the way with man and sick, but when the week starts, I forgot church and all. But here you the gap and go do your normal moments. So I make we give you some motivation. I could say no mistake because they don't go in the middle, for feel lively and light. Now they can say land case after man case. Then the most difficult case, you don't see brother and sisters, mama and papa, families. Then can meet up on side. So one new thing we don't come, we not tend for sweet some people are already bust the yes, but they not put here in the fine one. What's in that? This is more day in store for you now with today's show. See you after the break.
Young people, guess what time it is? This is the time for grab your swimsuit, bros, jean and tank top because a big fiesta is back again. This year, we go take you to the poolside. So are you ready for the Splash Ref edition? With loads of good sound and a night full of energy. The big fiesta will take place now Paradise City, Aberdeen Beach. Mark your calendar for Saturday, November 8th. Just 12 o'clock afternoon. Everything gonna begin. Ordinary ticket now 100 euros standard. VIP 200 euros. It's gonna be a non-stop vibe, classic performance from different artists to grace the stage. Relax and enjoy quality entertainment with top-class DJs and fantastic crazy pool game setting. Saturday, November 8th. You and me, that you lost. So join us, make easy with a big radio with crazy boy jeans and make a splash together. Stay tuned for more updates. Right at Epic Radio. Trust me, this one get for be epic for real. Epic Fiesta Splash Ref edition. Splash and chill.
Epic Fiesta. Epic Fiesta. Epic Fiesta.
Welcome back. And just like many other things, before something come into law, it goes inside the well of parliament first 2025 don't be one interesting year, you know. We don't at the tail end, but a lot of things don't they unfold. Now, I started off for say they can say after man case, another one a police, the land case, so you can see say families can tie on side where at the end they're not born good picking at all. Now there's this land registration between the day before Parliament right now. We don't know how the outcome will turn like. But it gets one or two things them where some legal practitioners then say, if this it go this way, if the eyes have it, that's what they talk inside Parliament, it not go born good picking at all. And we don't see how the land business they unfold every day in a salon fight here and there, all of these things. And if something we don't date back for over 2 centuries, that's 200 years, a law where it sounds like say it want for change, and people some people they don't they talk say if you go that way they and so and so go happen. Now, for that reason, I make we get Moses Massa, that when a private legal practitioner, for they can talk to we, waiting and the mean, how we forgo about them, waiting go change, and waiting will be the outcome if it happens, say, it actually change. Good afternoon, Mr. Massa, and welcome to today's show.
Good afternoon, thank you for having me.
All right. Okay, so this is the thing. You're not a legal person. You were able to explain to us more. I mean, what intend for be the bone of contention? What intend for be the anger towards by this whole registration bill right now?
Okay, thank you. Let me just clarify some few things then. It's not about a bone of contention. Okay. You know, the beauty of democracy means now government of the people, by the people and for the people, which means elected representatives then within a parliament. Whenever they want pass any new law, you understand? Therefore, do what we call consultation with the constituencies, that the voters, the respective population, educate them on what will be the position of that new law day, take feedbacks from them and see how you fit them into this new bill where regulator call law. And for us in Sierra Leone, we now have what we call presently we deal with land issues. The main office where responsible for land are the office of the administrator and Director General.
Okay.
And lawyers then now we don't help in the process when it comes to legal instruments. Legal instruments simply means conveyance, will, you want to make company, you want to change of name called deed pool, all the things that we get for do with want to power of attorney, and lawyers then can actually draft them. Long before now, 1881, anybody can make conveyance to himself. People may do that.
So quick, what is this conveyance we talk about?
So conveyance simply means where you move land, you transact land from one person. It can be say the vendor, the way they sell, to the way they buy, the purchaser.
Okay.
Or something I me get the property, I forgive gift to me picking, me the donor, the way they receive our call and donee, or property the way before you die, you understand? You don't try for make will. As to where you go don't pass away, other property could be shared, could be distributed among you beneficiaries. Okay. You understand? So when you talk about conveyance, and a whole lot of rights and interest. You understand? But this present bill now already before Parliament, because of the issues that they get with land, now more especially the western area, government thought and fit say, well, law can make a bill where people register title. So where you get your document, because you see land now they get several owners the way they claim them.
Where they claim so they get them.
All man getting document. But because of the beauty of the law, every country gets your own uniqueness. In Sierra Leone, the issue that may come up, if you go back into history, now the Supreme Court say, we got one famous question called Simon Wilson. In most He say, not because somebody forcibly register a document or called conveyance, means that property day na him. What in the law you look at, how the person will get them, if you may get good title for pass on to you. So assuming you register your property in 2000, what is so?
Yes.
But that property is also the person selling and giving me caretaker. Then me can notice say around 2005 that property day I want for sell am. But other person can show says he don't buy am. But the person will buy am, you will sell and give am, you don't get the right for sell and give am. Does that mean say because it get conveyance, the property na your own?
So the owner can come in now?
So that's where lawyers argue now. So that's the Mawuli Sinde has been our litmus test. Then our mirror, what they argue for case. So that is why most people say.
But I want to distinguish that difference there. Imagine I come with a paper now. Well, must say let's say me get them. In this case, accountant to the legal man has to right now sit down before me and say let me get them. Then somebody else come out, with the same document signed. We don't see cases or heard of cases like that allegedly signed everything. I'm not able to decipher say this job and actually I get time or not to just Santigi get time. I mean all of those things.
So that is why we are now finding problems with this new bill for Campasso. Because under what's in the happen now, what you call that conveyance day, where you don't go draft time, that conveyance day they give history. As to how that land they pass from A to B, taken to U. It must get a history. And most times, for get a very good history, at least 40 years. For it come up from the first owner, because most lands are free to I tell you, you cannot get conveyance. But these are lands the way people they don't know say this land and Papa and get and Grandpa and get them. There is no document for them. But people therefore know say this land from point A to point B now we own. In law, we call them possessory title. So
if we say the same story back, say for over 40 years land, and people left.
Well, that is why you now prove, you now go to court, you prove title. You see the law, it must favor one side. You understand? So that's the beauty. So what this new law seeks to do, now for make conveyance now, land registration now, so easy, where you just then take away from lawyers. Look at section 5 and send at the registry now, National Land Registry. The office of the administrator and general normally work cannot do conveyance, and then they go register them into the books. You know, they register you title, you register that instrument there. This new law now, if you allow, it will take away that only. So lawyers not going to do conveyance again. As we do now, where they give them that
Maggie way for game.
No, well, not to Maggie, it's an art. You get for Billy story. So now you just go take form now the National Land Commission, you fill them with the survey plan, with the details, it's in the system. Now the danger behind this, now land all able to go get cadastral mapping now, all the land get coordinates, then get particular point the way science don't give now. So assuming that same land day has been registered. Remember I tell you before the show, then somebody come back again for can register that land day. With the same coordinates. As it is, you don't go for register. So what is the count now? The issue of title roaming in Kansai. So you are trying to tell us the first person you can register automatically then go get right to that particular land day.
You know.
So you have to go back to court.
Yes, the legal man will just practicalize this more. From what you explain, you don't think say I mean they went for pull board and powder because from the explanation so far, what I don't get, I'm not a legal person. It's like the work stuff now looking a small bonus to what in sense it kind of heavy for now for even distinguish between the two would actually get a property.
Well, that is why the law work na if an issue not contentious, it's very easy. As long as respective claims don't come, the best way for settlement are court. And your case will depend on the strength of your evidence, not on the weakness where that come in paper. It's not a burden. It's just the beauty of what it is
if as lawyers.
Court
in that regard.
Well,
for example, I don't get money for going to court for go saying I may get this. We don't see so many cases. So points that even some sort of people talk say justice delay is justice denied. You get certain cases who say the legal people themselves could be involved in some of these things. For example, if this me person come and can't talk to a legal person doing one or two on the table things go in favor. You know, all of these things put in place.
I beg to differ about doing on the table. That's not what we're here for. What would they look at when we talk about democracy? As I tell you, this bill presently before Parliament, people will tell you say there were consultations, but maybe they take from a civil society background.
So they're not telling now.
There wasn't enough. Even if there were, it not be enough. Not until now, until we don't begin start debating. Now people don't even understand what it is. So a whole officer that has been for over 100 years, that works in day. It is surprising to know that if you go there, you look at the archives, there are documents there from 1800. They're still a day. From 1900 to it is still a day. But you can trace those property. Then property the government don't come in, government don't go, government don't come. Then still they not change. So our concern is why you can't change something where though not perfect, has been workable, has been working. Do you understand? So if you say we don't get burden, since I became a lawyer, and I never do any conveyance it, but that's not. But I don't mean say I know they leave. You understand? So that right, that exclusivity, where it belongs to lawyer. If you look at the Legal Practitioners Act of 2000, Section 24 say because before now, anybody can come make conveyance. The law say no, only lawyers. Even we go England, say where they want to compare with them. In England, when it comes to the legal instrument and the will, conveyance for setup company and other thing, the power of Anthony, now solicitors they do them. If there are arguments, barristers go to court for argue for the respective parties the way they represent. But for us in Sierra Leone, what we get is that privileged way. Would they act as barristers and solicitors? That's normally you hear us what they call yourself barristers and solicitors of the High Court of Sierra Leone. Meaning they do that 2 work day in one person. Now, if you look at England now, the number of solicitors and lawyers them beaucoup. You understand? But yet the law makes provision for everybody. It's about survival. In Sierra Leone, see the numbers. We're going. Few years from now, if we not make this thing clear, as I told you, since I became a lawyer, I never do conveyance, but I'm still still going on. So if somebody can meet me now, say they want to do a conveyance, okay, normally people can say conveyance, but I don't buy that land from person, I'll do it for me now. Suppose you get the conveyance now, they get 5 picking them. You have for say why they die, or call a testamentary, we can say will. That party day, I want for share between me wife and me picking them. As this act day now, if you get for pass, now land commission for go do now. So you take away that legal instrument today for be done by lawyers to non-lawyers then. In Freetown, they say that the commission not so.
The new commission don't say.
Yes. Outside of Waterloo, they're going to call paralegals. People don't know to lawyer but get small
idea about something.
Then they're going to do registration of title. It is going to be chaotic. Even we own a lawyer and so now lawyers who are professionals, lawyers and they make a legal instrument and conveyance them, mistakes are made.
Okay, so we'll understand this also. If, for example, now they are proposing that they get a commission or the paralegals where they get limited idea in this whole law thing, if they get a document, if they put out a document, that means that document they're not authentic?
No. What should you feel for getting here? As I tell you, when we talk about a legal instrument, or more especially land registration, conveyancing, the way I don't want for doing like it's just paperwork.
But what if the paperwork authentic?
So what we are saying, paperwork merely as has been argued by the courts. Not because you get paper registered, conveyance, ministry don't sign them. If works building, Mr. General long page and volume number means that party that you own.
But what if na you bing?
If na you, that's fine. So you cannot take away that role from lawyers. That if you look at all the conveyance now, you go see get history. As to other property pass from one person to the other. Before now, you get land where some man not ever get document for. But say don't dey for you can apparently for 15, 20 years. What you can do? If you have for sell a land give other person, your first step normally what they can do, now start a declaration. When you go start a declaration day, you go, you register. Now, you make affidavit for it. You take oath. That property now you own.
And you get
you only there for the past 15, 20. Nobody one day above you. These are elements that really the law look at. Then you register. It is not the duty of the Administrator General for proof sale property day, which you sent before. Now 2 or not 2. Enough for just to register. However, if that particular document we don't register, so get contention. It is not the duty of the Administrator General for proof otherwise. You have to go argue in a case now in a court. All he can do as a custodian is to say, hey, I get this document, so what this person may not say, I get. He can tender them. Another person back can say you a tender. It is left with the court now, based on your lawyer's the argument, for decide who that actually get up property. You understand? So if this new act now, they can say, okay, just go on a land commission, take out a form and fill. You disregard lawyers then. Where case come? At the land commission they go argue. No lawyers not get for call. So why do you get for rely on us? They want to take out of the process. So that is our concern. Because the same way we want to take away from us, then they go get land commission. And look at the number of lawyers that we're going to salon now. It's more than 2,000.
So on a land cases there?
No, I mean in terms of conveyance, not every lawyer they get conveyance. But again, when you get conveyance, you have to do it diligently.
So I want to say again, say na ease of burden.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not a burden. It's not a burden.
Why make you say so?
It's not because that's the job you've been trained to do. That make chambers then. Chambers not to one person they. You understand? You cannot have 10 conveyance even per month or per year. You know You understand? But if you get them, you have to do it well.
All right. I stand to be corrected. The legal man. You put out about a 5 pages work, and amongst many, the reason why they want to pass this bill into law is that the kind of expensive, fees where some of they ask people from all of these things. So, and also, let's get this straight. I mean, for also understand, it's not be true, but you therefore guide me through that in this whole conveyance thing, there's a particular percentage for the legal people. I mean, we'll start by correcting that first, talk about how expensive the whole process did.
All right, let me just knock you off that patch. Government seated here. You know they make money? Out of taxation. You pay taxes, not so?
Yes.
When you're born, you pay tax. When you die, even before you go back, you pay tax. So, what's wrong with lawyers? They take money. When you want to fly to America, you buy air ticket. Even longer, they're what to call landing tax. People pay tax, not so? So, that argument should not even be. Don't bother yourself with the argument. What we are looking at, no, because don't think about more. If it's about money. I'll tell you now, look at our parliamentarians, our MPs. This bill that can pass now, I tell you, I would like to know an MP will tell me, say, you don't go discuss this bill in constituency. I want to see the picture, the attendance list, what were the feedbacks of the constituencies. No, they. So we are now, as part of our work as lawyers, one of our functions is what to call public education. Now we want to raise enough public education so that people have an input to this bill. Remember in 2014, not so, we're in this country. Our parliamentarians, usually as they are, when they get donor given interest, then they can't make law the way they consult the people then. So not that safe abortion bill. Remember that bill? Then go then pass on the parliament. People don't know. Not until when he went to then president now for sign.
My alarm.
It's alarming. President say, they not sign. So that tells you our parliamentarians, they actually consult in constituencies. Even this one now, this land commission, I will tell you, say, emanated from that Customary Land Rights Act of 2022, where they say, women them, where they in the provinces, have not been getting right to land, not so? So they say now, and for the get right now.
They say for the get property.
As if that has been the situation to date. When you go school, that's the beauty of education. When you go school, you can demand your right. People in the way where they apply, where go school, they are not being bullied. But because most of them laws that they pass them because of don't know interest, there is no law. It's sadly what to do law in a salon. Would they ignore history? Would they ignore the social context? Which they can't pass law. You understand? The way you get that reaction from members of the government, it's not been passed into law now. So the president will go sign. And also this particular law, so the president will go sign, and because this thing get for deal with life and property. Now assuming free trade as this so. Not sure there was a boku so. About 60% of them host their way this so. Not get conveyance.
It was not going to do all this while in that.
But people have been living there uncontested. Not so? Papa they don't die, they don't make will. And most people in their life now, they get property, they make will. Then died, they left them property. We are already started up what you call a letter of administration. So now this is country now, so man go take documents. They go register now na land commission. Who will buy property now? Just because you don't set up property, they in the system. So there are other people who get property, you don't even know. So can you go and buy? If you buy, other people challenge you, where do you go? So our argument is very simple. We are not against reform.
No, it's not now.
We're not against reform. But reform not for couch commotion. It not be complex. It has to be simple. So what you can do, going forward, all them document the way they are building up, then conveyance the way. Conveyance is still in 1950s, people are still being challenged. You understand? If property on there for up to 50 or 100 years not challenged, what should they do? Would they digital, put them in digital form, flag and green. Meaning, waiting, not get any issue. Conveyance the way they don't do from the 2000 to 2015, on a get a different color. But all of those documents, those legal instruments, when I just thinking now, the Office of the Administration Registrar General, and we as lawyers now can work in collaboration. You understand? But you know they can't pull we. And now if you look at this act also, I'm not here to discuss holistically about the act. I wish I would. So,
because inside the 5 pages we put out, you mentioned so many things. So I have one little point about
yes, that's fine. Yeah.
So maybe you want to say something will be very important.
Yeah. Perhaps as I was saying, I not care for that act. But on top of my head, there is one provision where where this particular act now wants for begin creep into the powers of the court. You understand? Say for instance, if issues then there for as to dispute, the court for cease until they
sort them out.
They sort them out. What if you sort them out, one party not feel? You have to go back to court. Land Commission not a lawyer they do, and they cannot be lawyers. You understand? Parliament they make law. We don't take it away from them. Have you ever seen court they make law? We all have our respective roles. So if we are now saying we are to protect, imagine this is about livelihood. Would they try to reduce government waste budgets? And they call up in another commission. That Office of the Administration General already done there for over 8 years. What is the kind of now? Dysfunctional. The only thing we do no more now.
But you cannot say
for
that
marriages.
Maybe getting your own.
So if you look at the schedule, you can now see there are several powers that have been taken away from that office. You understand? So It's about livelihood. Say what you may. That office has been very secured.
All right. So inside the pages where you put out, you put about 9 legal concerns. Also, I wanted you to explain to me the fourth one to talk about statutory conflict. You say the bill may contravene Section 24 of the Legal Practitioners Act.
Yes, as I said here earlier. Remember, under I think Section 50 of the 1881 Law of Property Act, conveyancing, anybody by that 10 day, whether you're a lawyer or not, it was free for all, can make conveyance. So both of us now seated here, we can see property, we can make conveyance in our name, have it registered. So out of wisdom, whether Simon Wilson case turned out, in 2009 an act was drawn up, Section 24, the Legal Practitioners Act
of 2000.
So when it comes to legal instruments are bottom. Only solicitors, only lawyers should do it. So now, if they come with this act now, where they can empower the National Land Commission, you take away that power from lawyers. Now you make a session now so simple, just paperwork. I think it's going to be in conflict. So some people are going to say me I need for be guided. Only come back to a lawyer.
But when they come to lawyers, then they can get they can get similar conflicts as you mentioned.
You know, and the name again? Rabiatu. When it comes to medicine, do you know there are several surgeons, yeah? Not so?
Yes.
You get brain, you get heart, you get you never see you get brain issue. You go to a heart surgeon.
For salon?
No, all over the world. So legal law is a profession, and perhaps because we are yet so new, because we don't go into not all kind of case as a lawyer. I'm going to put my hand back. You cannot bring aviation matter then.
So you must get to know your specifics.
Yes, you cannot bring shipping matter. I'm not to put my hand in.
Okay.
But you get all the general laws the way any lawyer. You can apply yourself.
All right. In that light, the 8th one, you talk about professional survival and budgetary concern. It said the Act 13 solicitors' livelihood, strengthening office of administrator and registrar general is safer. I mean, yes, elaborate on that.
You know, I will see and I can tell you, say, if we come to this profession, as lawyers, not so every time you get money. That's what we call a breakthrough. If you're only for 5 years, you're not getting nothing. I mean, you live like any other person. But just once in a lifetime, you go do some transaction where you say if your life could change. Yeah?
We can do the conveyance.
Well, whatever, you can share property now, whatever. That's what we mean by professional survivor. Legal instrument them, not to pass conveyance no more. Somebody want to do will. Now they can't do. Get for good to lawyer. You want to do what you call power of attorney. Where do you go to? A lawyer. You want to do deed pool. You want some people want for changing name. Where do you go to? A lawyer. If you take away all of those exclusion, where just to us, you say you go give to Land Commission. When people come to us, no matter what, sometimes not to honor will pay you because you get a relationship them. It's not about money. But at least I'll give something for you, you office, not so?
Yes.
So it's about livelihood. Look at the number of lawyers that hold the police in the country now. You can't take away that particular provision. So if that what the parliamentarians are saying, then we have who the people who the public for okay. That money where they pay them, where they pay themselves, where they call themselves out of pension.
They wait till take
$50,000 that take home if you don't do 2 times. If now 1 time you do, for which I don't have any evidence, but I'm not saying, you they get up to 22,000 monthly. They said for the subject now into vote. Because now put them into office. If it's not good for us, let us change it. Because that money now where they come up from taxpayers. Now money. You get the point? There are times it will start for you say go to that parliament. You see some parliamentarians, they've not contributed any public discussion, but that's where I want to be having the media for the go do work. So when it comes back to voting, but again I let not digress.
Because
I know I don't want to.
Because I just want to say, hey, Ligama, you aren't stealing at the motto.
No, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Let's still calm down again. Maybe you answered it, but maybe not in the way I had expected.
You had wanted.
Yes, there's this whole thing about conveyance. You say they not inform the public, even give reference to a particular one inside 2014, the only way we reach to president, the alarming, all of these things. What if again the fee, the conveyance fee, where some lawyers they demand for, so exorbitant that the ordinary man will afford that?
Which one?
I mentioned earlier on say it may not be true, but from what they gather, if you want for a lawyer for do this whole conveyance, you get some amount where they ask for a percentage.
Yes,
whatever package.
You have fees. You have fees. It's normal. If me and you are related, sometimes people don't pay that amount today. But it's about money all the time.
But if it's not can come in percentage,
forget about that one. That is what we do.
Okay.
That's what we do. Even those of you in the media, perhaps I can do advertising. I have to pay for it, not so? Do you do advertising for free? No. So that's how you live as.
So what if not because it's too much? That is
it's not too much.
I'm going through from what's in.
No, I told you since I became a lawyer, I never do any conveyance it, but I'm still they get
okay.
on. No, I'm not being okay, but at least I thank God. You understand? So don't tag them to pecuniary. It's about money. No. Even the parliamentarians, when they work, they are being paid. You understand? And they are paid more than us. That's why we are canvassing them. Since you get a better life than us, but when I get issues in the law and the country, don't go to that area because they get more problems.
So when they left yonder for now,
not to we let them left farm as it is. We reform it piecemeal.
So I mean, still, because I'm telling you, I'm not a legal person, but I may understand that this is something where don't exist for about 2 centuries.
Which one?
This whole act thing.
This convention act. 1881.
Yes, about 2 centuries. That's 200 years. They don't say. What if now another reform changes? You know, things they change. We don't see new people coming on board all this time. Wait for. I mean, revamp the entire thing, work on new thing. I mean, for the good of all. It may not be that, but I mean, I'm just coming from that other light, you know.
So now, as I said, you have your tablet, not to so, not to science scout, but all the talking points are there, not to so. So you cannot disconnect morality from legality.
Okay.
What we are saying, don't make it in your mind so easy as you think it is. The later on it becomes so complicated, difficult to manage. As it is, as I told you, imperfect as we are, imperfect as it is, it has been working. We don't see people don't go to conveyance and a court and the way the court don't find them invalid.
Okay.
You understand? The beauty of the law, if you go out, I mean, I can say normally land case can say. What is important? What's the matter in a court? No matter how long it takes, it will be settled. So all we need to be doing now is to advocate for what we call case management. Case the way they deal with land matter, within 6 months to a year, they should have been what?
People don't sort them out.
Fine. Now you come there for the look at. Many things are there for look at. Not for the kind of money they can. If you look at that act, this particular act, they get over several sections. So strange. I found one particular section very, very alarming.
Which one, so?
As I told you, I'm not careful.
Where you go just paraphrase.
They call what you call profit upon. It's like a French word. It simply means, like when you say profit upon, it's like a profit. Where a purchaser, you will buy land, will get over another person in land, perhaps the vendor, for go taking soil, or go take fruit, something that will benefit you. That is not custom in Sierra Leone. We don't sell you land, not so?
Yes.
You don't take her. Can you come back again? Can't take some inside me land. So according to this act now, that particular right, what they call now, you've already started. It is called non-possessory. It is what it has now become a registrable interest. In other words, when we say non-possessory, you don't go own them. Absolutely. But as long as you do alive or saw the benefit, you go use them. Let me just give you one typical example.
Okay.
Oga matter way property was sold somewhere. These are neighbors. So this road when the person who sold the property, that road they may not they use all these years. Huh? Now because the person who get the property don't die, it became another turn again, property has been sold. Then the neighbor. So what the neighbor do?
What's he do?
I go put fence. And I lock the property in a way has been sold. Oh, talk now, say no, let the person fly. You don't care how the person they go inside house. Not knowing that time the people they pass over these years, in law became what we call easement.
What's that mean?
Right for let you use another person property, but not to you own.
Not to you get time, okay.
But now for let you use them for go inside the place for the other thing. You understand? Now what you don't do now, you don't come blocking company. Eh? That matter day has been reported to the Ministry of Lands. We don't pay now for 4 months. The other person still lock. Allow the property and the party safely. What's our official go for go? If our institutions were really working, you official for go court should have been the last resort.
Try for go.
Go to the Ministry of Lands. This is something that can be settled easily just within a week. Couch paper, couch this. How do you get this rule? Why do you tell this person made a life? Why not locker? Now after you don't die, you can't lock the. No, you allow the person for use the place. If you get issue, go to court, but not stop the person for use that place there as access to your property. So, according to this new law now, that particular right there, that is meant there, you can now register it. So if you don't register them, you cannot challenge for it later. So then tell and couch. So now, when did we get independence? 1961. This country we call Salon now was not the same in there. You go back into history. When the first lived in Canada,
1800.
1787. When the British had taken, not 1801. When Bien Waterloo turned part of Sierra Leone, McKinney, 1896. The protected declaration. There, then they use what we call customary land law. Property, then they don't get documents, but they know that get them. So land and then are the chief and are the custodian. Even then property, then they family their own land. So if they give you land there, you can make conveyance, you shall get another person. It is happening in the provinces. But Freetown, since we got independence, we they use the English land law now they use now.
All right, the legal man, this could just be an aside, but sometimes it worthy. Looking at how the city they right now, the population here and there, and I go see sometimes somebody in bathroom for snappers in kitchen inside Freetown. Yeah, so I mean, one go on for actually no. If we still actually they get some land cases where they come forward, you know.
That one is not for me to discuss because as I tell you, what is the Ministry of Land, County Planning and Environment doing? Before somebody belows, you never get a permit.
No, not necessarily.
But these are the issues that are happening.
The whole land.
Yes, because over the years, as I said, then land they are possessed retired to people who don't own land. So it's difficult, except the state can now say, okay, yeah, one pass over there, one do this, but you have to compensate. Government they cannot bully people. You have to make it friendly. See this ill bypass road, go to host them immediately. With kids, you go to host them immediately. But government want for extend the whole development, what you do? It compensates people there. For people to move. Although someone still there inside and they, but that is something else. But even government is not a bully. Now carrot, give what you want.
I give what you want.
Yes, so I give and take. So what we are saying, we are not appealing to Parliament. This law, yes, the intention is good on for make land registration, land deals them very fast and secured. But at the same time, we will not sacrifice legal certainty. Because this land commission they work out so we will not ever try them. Look at the disability commission, not to show. There are several issues there where they are here to for promoting issues of disability. Then they try, but no can open up another institution where na taxpayers' money you need for one arm. The Office of Administrator General, which lawyers, it is small as it is. Now, if you go upline, people in the circumstance and now, it's not a development. First, all man can do on a free tongue, but the then Administrator General, it don't reform. So we want to register a property now. If you know McKinney come out, you register at the north. If na Kenema come out, you register and day. You left one copy there, you can't put a copy na ya. That's what it is. That's what reform is. It's not enough. So one can pull up particular Oakland now. You take all the land commission, fresh people, they make a commission so easy. Now just can't fill form. No. That's what we're against.
So you mentioned something earlier. We still click in my mind. Still let us not paint. Still not paint the picture like it's something that's easy. So I'm asking again. For reference sake and for sometimes somebody they right now they experience similar situation like this. From a legal lens now, let's take off the civil society lens. I mean, what's not the implication of all of these things? Happened, be say it go well, then pass them into law.
Well, more conflict.
And
so and you go back to court.
So they come back to now.
They come back to court.
Because we don't get now.
Yeah, the very people who don't get say they're not important now. They come back, and they will now argue before the judges, and the judges now will apply the same principles of law that they've known. This is now like a tradition, passed down from Papa to Pikin, just like our senior judges, the way don't die. The pastor, the judge, the way they now also learn from lawyers. Then it's a tradition. I mean, I say law, na precedent, na history. You understand? So we are now saying we're not fighting. Because Parliament can pass law today. It passed.
And that's it.
That's it. But what we are warning against, no can bloat the budget again. We try for court costs. Now they go to a commission. But all of this boils down to that Consumer Land Rights Act. If you look at that act, they get some boku, this land commission. So government said they try for fair way, forget their office they are up and running. But by doing that, you are destroying one for the other. So why you not go upgrade and strengthen the way we don't do away has been tried and tested. Governments in and out still don't keep to documents today.
All right. So quick one as we go. You also mentioned something. You put out a recommendation, and a 7 you put. I mean, one way 10 for be catchy. Digital modernization without reducing oversight.
That's it.
So. I mean, from my understanding, it may not be that. Is it that the whole process hasn't been digitalized so far?
So if you go back to Worksibili now, you can see them all book them. The book of records. Several hands don't pass, you know what I mean? But they don't try to maintain them. So what we are saying, because for me to understand, most of the documents have been scanned.
Okay.
They don't scan them now. All they need now, I'm not here to speak for them.
Okay.
Because
it's just the extent.
They work. All they need now money for keep on running. Create a portal while all of those documents that have been scanned go there into what we call e-file. So they go for check now, so go and check for documents. You go pay what we call search fee. You say page and volume number. Then go, then search, then get the records, then you see and then you pay. What you pay now, you can't check whether that document they or not. Whether it's authentic or not is different as long as it's there. So what we can now do, that system now, we can do manual. You cannot do electronic means. So now thinking now they get the capacity. Why take it away from them? They even then I can't pull wheeler there. No, that's why when I'm here now is for us to have that debate, that discussion. We're not against the Land Registration Act too.
Okay.
But some of the provisions where they now, they're bound for create confusion. And me no consider I'm not powerful, but at least what we do as lawyers we educate the public. Perhaps someone goes, perhaps I never saw this. So let us review and revise. So now that's why we are calling. As I said, there's we have our colleagues. We all all got our individual differences. But as lawyers, it's about saving our profession and the public.
Okay. So
that we can have confidence in what we transact, in what we do. Or they just push you away. Even England, you go about any 1,000 lawyers. Documentation, solicitors they do. Not to buy side on solicitors. So us in Sierra Leone, would they do 2 in 1? Me, I'm a barrister as well as a solicitor. I can draft documents. They can go to court and argue. But if I were in England, I can choose either draft solicitor or I be a barrister where you don't have to done where issues arise and go to court for argue. So that's the privilege we have in Sierra Leone. Perhaps with time, whichever number go don't go,
we'll change them.
We'll say, all right, we'll get solicitor then. We'll get I call them barristers. If we're still alive, still going strong, perhaps we'll come back again and get a discussion as to why the way forward. But as it is a problem.
Okay. So, I mean, even there's a problem, as you don't mention from you directly, in other cases, they say, I don't know, in a peace, if they better pass all thing. Is there by any chance, let's assume, I mean, this is Sierra Leone, which I think can happen overnight. If this actually bill passed into law, pata one, is there a chance, or by any chance, the two of una don't they do conveyance before? I mean, with the new commission, go able to work hand in hand for just say at the end of the day, it benefits the public. I mean, the general good.
You know, it's tough. You see, what the people know, if you understand, Freetown will not boko. Majority of Salonians are in the provinces. Oh yes, check no. Now, most of the land they do upline. Now family don't own them. Some of the land don't get no documents. And also family business, land business, like property of the ungodly, the jungle of the ungodly. Somebody na greedy. You can go survey land. A register, so now you want to get a notice so when in fact na family land. They begin selling land and they give people them. When the issues they arise, who's have issues they come? Na court. So you don't go compare where in England or even in Kenya. If you look at Kenya, look at the land system. The Kenyatta way issue, the Jomo Kenyatta there. That family don't own land. Where the British and Canada, if you look at the Maumau, all of this histories then they. Even Ghana na ya. But you don't can no say, hey, no, pull there. No, it's really offensive. Because when it comes to law, who they call for go interpreter? And the judiciary, that's what makes us lawyers. So we need to be hard. We need to get a place in any action they make law for the day, because this where the council, not to parliament they go fetch for no other get land, or to Ministry of Land, or Land Commission, at the court. People don't take court last because the court is there. Though you might have issues with the court, but that's what it is. Oh no, say okay, forgive with justice. You don't make you appeal. You don't make you go Supreme Court. If you did against you now, well, left your case to God. You understand? But at least it makes certainty. But what is going to happen now? No. That's what we are worried. And they say no, if I pull lawyer there, forget about our percentage. Any work we do, they for pay you.
So I don't put about the percentage.
No, yes, forget about that percentage. We have to be paid. You don't go to a doctor for free, not so. Fine.
I still ask again, what if that because the one way you ask for me them pay you, but could too much?
No, forget about that. But could they? As I tell you, you see, I'm going to talk with somebody. I've seen a person here. They say in the UK, I tell you, go there. When the other side, they file in paper them over 1 million copies, over 1 million pages. They say the devil is in the detail. So now one paper no they catch it, we get in case. If you don't read them, we're gonna cut them. They will get blackout. But how you know for read that one day? Because yeah, that na farm them. Not to one few. Now several lawyers. Oh my God, copy, get for photocopy, get for people then. Now loan and money, not a cheap thing. So yeah, we say one justice. Justice is not you cannot equate it with money, but not cheap. Have you been to courts? Sometimes where lawyers would for file simple paper, sometimes you hear that. Get for put all documents in place, and sometimes you go to a court if the documents are not proper. Even the judge is there, then they impose cost by you. So you think it's cheap? So let government can make a level say that's something easy. No way.
So we're going now, Mr. Massa. In a nutshell, what you want for left with?
Now, in a nutshell, we are appealing. Luckily for us, the current Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, is a very young man. The speaker, very young people, but power don't elevate them. So they are also, you get all the members of parliament the way they are lawyers. We are now asking them to have an eagle eye by this bill now. No, you have to protect your own. In as much as the law is good, intention, in terms of implementation and other things, then let it be reviewed. You cannot do away with lawyers, nor do away with the office of the administration registrar general. I can understand the conflicts. Perhaps don't give money. Government one for are there to donor concerns. They don't go take money. But again, donor only give money for a few years. The trouble they can now, after donor not be here. So let's not look at the immediate benefits. Let's look at the long-term effects. So that's what we are now asking our honorable members to say, this bill, let we take a break, let it be discussed, let people get better education on it. You understand? So that is my argument. And we're not here to criticize them, but we're just here to let them know this thing is about benefit of everybody. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. He's Moses Massa, a private legal practitioner. We can tell you about the pros and cons of the proposed land registration bill where they inside the parliament.
Yeah, it's
at the table right now about if they pass and so, if they're not pass and so. And thus we draw the curtains down to today's edition of the Today Show after lunch. I am Rabia Tumansai, but keep in mind, say we kickstart the morning edition of the Today Show breakfast today, and stay tuned tomorrow at 8 a.m. for fresh edition. See you.